My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Atmadarshana, journey of self-discovery. Who am I? First, let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara. Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam, Karunalayam, Namami, Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram, Loka Shankaram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam, Yena Characharam, Tatpadam, Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. So let us look into the nature of reality. Who am I really? Today the theme is the divine child. Let us contemplate for some time. All of us now suffering in life. Different types of suffering. As we grow up, there is suffering. How are we? Our children, how they live? What is the difference between a child and an adult? Is there a difference between the child and adult? What is the difference? Adult is head heavy. Child is heart. Child lives in the heart. Heart means feelings. Child, the thinking process has not grown in the child. So we call children as divine. Have you seen that? Right? Children as, when we call children as divine. Anybody goes near the child, even a person who is angry, he becomes soft. Because children, the divinity manifests in the child. And what happens to us when you grow up from a child to adult? The child is blissful. So what is blissful? What is the meaning of blissful? So we have an idea of blissful. Okay. What is blissful? Is a child, simple-hearted. The mess will come when I have likes and dislikes and millions of things to like and dislike. Everything in life, I have a choice. The world has million things. Everywhere I say, I like this, I don't like that. I don't like that. That means there are millions of things in life which can cause us suffering or cause us do something. I like something. But child is simple. When it's hungry, it will cry. When it's thirsty, it will seek some milk. When it wants to sleep, sleep. A Gnani is like a child. Gnani is like a child. So what has happened? What is the difference between a Adnani, a Gnani, and child? So that is the contemplation today. So let us look at a biological child So the child grows in the womb of the mother. Now, when you say biological child, father and mother contribute one cell each. One cell only, just one cell. And that grows in the womb of the mother. It takes the shape of a baby. It takes some months, 9 months, then it's born. So when we ask somebody, tell me the name of your father and mother, you will tell the name of biological father, biological mother. But just think over, what is the real contribution of biological father and biological mother? Just one cell each. But the child is made of billions of trillions of cells. Everything is functioning properly. The entire body consists of just 1, 2 cells became 4, 4 became 8, it became meatball, then eyes appeared, ears appeared. Did the biological father and mother created the eyes, ears, the nose in the right place, and functioning organs? Then whose child is this? The child was made by the cosmic energy, cosmic intelligence. Somebody knows exactly, I has to, something which knows exactly, I has to be placed here, not here, ear has to be placed here, how to make this work, whole mechanism work. The father and mother don't know, biological father and mother don't know. That I call as divine father, divine mother. So, the biological child comes from the genetic material contribution from the father and mother, 2 cells. But a child becomes a baby because of the cosmic energy, Shakti, intelligence, something beyond the intelligence of father and mother. And the breathing, functioning, everything happening in the body is because of the cosmic energy. So I would say the child is divine child also. The consciousness for the child does not come from is not because of the father and mother. Father and mother gave only 2 cells. The consciousness appeared. The consciousness is universal intelligence, Shiva. And the energy started functioning, making 2 cells into 4, 4 into 8, building a baby. So that's divine mother. So in reality, you are a divine child also. But I am sure when you write your biodata, you'll write your biological father and mother, you'll forget that you are divine father and divine mother, Shiva and Shakti. So who are you really? Are you a biological child or a divine child? If consciousness is there, not there in the body, then you are dead. The biological child has no functioning. If the energy is not functioning, if the prana shakti is not functioning, your heart will not function, liver will not function, kidney will not function. That's divine energy, Shakti. The Shiva and Shakti is not there, then you don't function. The body doesn't function. So then you have to ask, who am I really? Biological child or are you the divine child? Who depends on whom? The biological child depends on the divine child, the consciousness and energy for functioning. And we say, we are very proud that I am the father, I am the mother. Without remembering that we just give one cell each, that's all. I only took care of the child. How did you take care of the child? In your mother's womb, did you feed the child? You took some food, but you don't know how to feed the child. How the child heart has to function, how the child liver has to function, how the child brain has to grow. That's all taken care of the divine mother, divine energy. Then whose child is that? So is it both child? So when you have to give one cell from father and one cell from mother, the cell is made up of actually mostly matter, food item. So where did the food item come for you? Nature. A fruit, a plant, a rice, it came from nature. So that became your cells which you are going to donate to the child. And did you create the nature? A plant takes the soil, nutrients from the soil, creates a fruit, and that fruit is what you eat. And the fruit, what you eat, is the nutrient, and that becomes the cell which you have contributed. Then what is your contribution here? Eating is your contribution. What really is your contribution to the child? So that's why there's a philosopher called Kahil Gibrail. He says, your children are not your children. Your children are the divine gift. They are the God's children. They came through you. You don't have ownership for them. You have a responsibility for them. So, predominantly, you are divine children. Very fully divine children. But then why do you name your mother and father? what name do you write in your biodata? Mother and father. So divine is forgotten. Right? So divine we call when we are in trouble. Oh God, please take care of these problems. Without understanding that the divine energy only is taking care of everything in our life. Functioning of eyes, functioning of ears, functioning of tongue, functioning of nose, functioning of the brain, functioning of the heart, functioning of the kidney. The divine mother is coming with you all the time. Biological mother will come once in a while over the phone or WhatsApp. So still we in the biodata we write biological mother as mother and mother. Right? So this is our life. And what is the nature of divine child? The divine child, when all children, when they are born, they're calm and peaceful. They're serene. What you call as, they are actually blissful. So bliss, when we use the word bliss, we have a lot of wrong understanding. Being very happy, being joyful, they're all ecstasy. Ecstasy is not same as bliss. Bliss is, I want this, I don't want this. Nothing is there. A calmness, a serenity. That's the nature of the child. So the bliss is actually a reflection of God in the child. Divine Father, Shiva. So all children are divine only. But we soon forget that we are divine children. How soon you forget? Within a couple of days. So the mummy and mother and father will come and give a name to you. They don't wait 10 days or 11 days. They have to give a name. Child has to be given a name. Okay. So the name is implanted in the child. The child has no name. No name and no form also. To have a form, there is a sense of I am the body required. There is a form for the child, for the father and mother. The mother and father require. Oh, see, my nose looks like my father. Eyes looks like my mother. Ears look like my grandfather. Each part of the child they want to, somebody has to own. Somebody wants to own the child in various ways. Without understanding, it's a divine child. The child is blissful. The biological child has a hunger and thirst. Maybe pain. If you press something, you'll pain. After you'll cry for some time, then it'll be peaceful. The peaceful nature of the child, divine child, is called blissfulness. All of us were like that only until a name was given to us. Then we started identifying the name. See, now you are so strongly identified with name. Name is not what you are. Name is what is given to you. And we feel so proud of name. If anybody says anything to our name, we get hurt. Huh? Name doesn't belong to you. Name is given to you for identification purpose. You are not the name. You are nameless. When your child is born, it's nameless. And it's formless also. Child has no form. Child has no sense of form. Because I am the body is not there. Right? Child gets a sense of form as people interacting. I am the first comes the name, then comes the I am the body concept. So that's where the third child comes into picture. It's called society child. Various ideas of the society starts getting into the head of the child. Now head starts becoming strong. Head starts growing. The society pumps all types of information into the child. Whatever you think now today, whatever you are experiencing today is nothing but society experience dumped on your head. Let me ask you, did you ask that? Did you ask the society to give something to you? Huh? Did the divine child or biological child ask, please put something in my head? But everything is put in your head. The society makes sure that everything is put in your head. A programming is done for you. All your feelings, all your thoughts, all your desires, all your aspirations, all your ambitions, all your fear, all your anxiety is dumped on to you by the society. So you are the society child. Society has produced the third child. It's called mind. Now you have to ask yourself, who am I really? Who are you really? I want enlightenment. Who told you? Society. Enlightenment. Because bondage also taught by society. Liberation is also society. So it's all mental concepts dumped into your head. In fact, your head is nothing but a garbage can for the society. In some sense. Everything of the society is dumped into your head. Now, the society child comes a little bit later. The biological child comes, divine child come together. The moment biological child is there, divine child appears. Maybe after 6 months. Now, who are you really? What do you want in life? I want liberation, I want enlightenment. Then you are the society child. Because divine child doesn't want liberation or enlightenment. It's already peaceful, blissful. Biological child, it doesn't bother with liberation and enlightenment. It says, give me food, give me water, give me something. Biological pain also biological child. Biological child has physical needs. Society child has mental needs, psychological needs. Who are you really? What happened? Why did you forget it? So when there are 3 children, you are a mixture of 3. Okay. When there are 3 children in the house, one child starts crying. All the 3 children appear to be crying. You don't know which child is really having problem. This is what happened to my mother, my sister's daughter. This is what happened to my in our family. My sister's daughter, my 2 children are there. Somebody pinches somebody, they'll start crying. You don't know who is crying, who has a problem. Everybody starts crying. So divine child also appears to be crying, but it's not crying. So when you are from society child, what do you think you are? All your aspirations, all your ambitions, everything is society. Tell me one thing, one thought of yours is your thought. Tell me one choice of yours is your choice. You are living in a program by the society. In reality, you are the divine child. Biological child also will be there, but it has not much of problems. Some food, some thirst. But society child has a problem. Food means pizza. Food means special food. Okay? So biological child needs some food to eat. Society child has very specific requirement. New brand of clothes. Everything is society child. So a gnani is like a divine child. Yes, understood. Above my shoulder, everything is being dumped into my head. So what happened to you, the divine child? Now why are you suffering? What has happened to you? You see the cloud over here? The entire cloud is the garbage from the society. Every thought, every aspiration, every anger, every fear, every hatred, every jealousy, every thought process of the society is living here above you. Can you become the divine child again? That's what is enlightenment. So what is the difference? Why did the biological child become society child? Biological child comes with the impressions, basic impressions, footprint. It has ignorance in the seed form. And it will get a fertilizer and water from the society. The seed ignorance will grow by looking at the society and environment. So the biological child has a potential ignorance, seed form. A gnani has cut that root of the seed. So that's where the seed will not come back again. That's the difference between a gnani and human child. So this is what you are, the divine child. Can you remember that? Can you become divine child? Anybody has a question on Zoom? Unmuted. So any questions from anybody? Was it clear? Yes, Ram Prakash.
It's clear, Guruji. But still, it is a biological process. Once the two cells have been joined, it is a biological process. It happens on its own.
So,
as the science says, it is a biological process.
What is that science says? Science explains what is happening. Science doesn't know why it's happening.
Okay.
How it's happening, you don't know. So, happening because of the energy, prana shakti, consciousness.
Okay. That is the second part. After the two cells have been formed, this divine energy will come into effect.
Not two cells. The two cells also have the divine energy. Others how they call energy. So prana shakti or cosmic energy is there.
Yeah.
Science will say how the two has become four. It has become ball, meatball. It has eyes have developed. You can say that.
Yeah.
But why it happens? The cosmic energy, cosmic intelligence.
Okay. Right.
So any questions, Vaniji, Purnima?
No questions, Prabhuji, very clear. So all the suffering and bondage is only for society child.
You have to ask the question, am I the society child? In biodata, you are the biological child. You're not even society child. Okay. So shall we do a meditation? Contemplation meditation. Okay. So sit comfortably. Let us contemplate first. Who am I? I have three aspects of me: the body, the mind, and the consciousness. The body is a gift from the parents. The consciousness and energy is the gift from the Divine Mother and Divine Father. Our mind is a contribution from the society. Which of these I am really? Who am I really? The physical body is the biological child. The mental body is the child of the society. The consciousness and energy is the divine child. The society thoughts, the society thinking, society ambitions, aspirations, fear, anxiety, likes and dislikes, all are reflected in the mind. Am I the society child? Are my fears my fears? Are my anxiety my anxiety? Are my likes and dislikes my dislikes, likes and dislikes? These are all the contribution by the society child. Can I satisfy the society child anytime? It's impossible to satisfy the society child. Society child aspirations keep changing. Whom I am living my life for? Is there a single thought of mine, my thought? Everything is society thought. Am I the society child, which is the mind? Okay, the biological child, which is the body. What are the requirements of the body? Hunger, thirst. Other than that, the biological child is peaceful. Am I the biological child or am I the divine child? The consciousness within. The consciousness is blissful. All children are blissful because of the divine consciousness. I am the divine child. How can I become the divine child again? From thinking, I have to move to the feeling. Society child thrives on thinking. The biological child lives in the feeling. The divine child is observer of this. So become aware of your body, entire body. Feel the body. Feel the sensations in the body. Stay in the feeling of the body, free from thinking. Thinking is society child, feeling is the biological child. Just to stay in the feeling of I am alive, aliveness. Stay in that I am feeling. I am alive, I am. From I am somebody, I am body, I am name, I am form. This is all thinking. Just stay in the feeling of I amness without conceptualizing, adding any thought process. Being alive, feeling aliveness, I amness. Tighten your right hand, tight, 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 tight. Feel the tightening. Tighten your right hand, tight, 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 tight. Feel the tightening. Relax your right hand. Feel the relaxation. Is there a difference in the feeling of tightening and relaxation? The one who is aware of tightening of the hand and relaxation. The difference in the feeling is the awareness, the divine child. The biological child goes through different cycles, waking up, sleep, changing feelings. Is the divine child who is aware of this I am feeling in the biological child, in the divine child, also biological child. Stay as the divine child. I am aware. My nature is bliss, peace. I am the divine child. Awareness, consciousness, bliss. The biological child and the society child appear and disappear. asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam. Was this recorded? It's no contradiction between both. Both now. Purnamidah Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotirev Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Slowly open your eyes, rub both of your hands, give warmth to the eyes, slowly open your eyes. Anybody has any questions? Anybody on Zoom? Nobody, everybody silent. Anybody sitting here? Any questions?
ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
Thinking develops later. The feeling develops first. The consciousness appears. So thinking is actually not yours. Thinking is program. Okay, shall we go to next session, next part? Some basic thing will come, we'll find out. So let us take the what we call as beliefs. Beliefs which plays a very important role in our life. What is a belief? What do you call as belief? Something which you tell as true without verifying. We'll take something as true without verifying, and we'll base our life on that. And who tells you it's true? Who tells you something is true? Society as well as who is I think? You have no thinking. All your thinking is based on society thinking, share and out. What you call, tell me one thinking of yours is your thinking. There's no both. The only society thinking there you had, that you are only saying my thinking. That's what you accepted your society thinking as my thinking. Accepting something as true without verification is what you call as belief. Is this definition of belief clear to all? What all you have accepted? Because society as such has ambition, fear, anxiety, okay, aspiration as a whole. It's a collective consciousness. All your acceptance of thinking is from the society. I'll make a statement very clearly. Not a single thought of yours is yours. You claim it's yours. And you take the thought as real, first step. And you take thought as my thought is the second step. The biological child and divine child have gone to the background. So what is important? Your beliefs create your reality. There's no reality out there. Your beliefs create your reality. Your thoughts become your reality. Whatever you think becomes your reality. First belief is I am the name. There's something to believe first. I am the name. Your parents have given the name. Start believing I am the name. Then parents will say, my baby. You start thinking you are the body. So your beliefs create your reality. First thing, you have to remember these two. And your thoughts become your reality. And how do your thought comes from? Your thoughts come from your belief. Is the relationship clear? Reality is not out there. Reality is what you see, what you project. And how does it happen? Let's see. So beliefs are perspectives. Beliefs are not reality. We decide what things mean based largely on beliefs. We give meaning to things based on our beliefs. Our beliefs are based on our interpretations of past experiences. Our beliefs can be empowering or limiting. So, by and large, everything happening in the universe is neutral. It's not happening because of you. It's not happening for you. They're happening by themselves. Sunrise, sunsets, rains, and some war is there. It's not because of you or for you. But we interpret, we give interpretation to that based on our belief. We give a value to that. So depending on what you believe, you can be empowering or limiting yourself. So if you see very powerful people, so-called, we see the very powerful people, divine people, okay? We see their outer shell, their external. But what we don't know is that the deep inside, their belief system is reflected as them. So if you want to become somebody, don't try to emulate them from outside. Try to understand what's happening in the belief system. The belief is what gives them power. And there are people who are suffering in life. So you see, suffering is because of that, we can give so many reasons. But ultimately, suffering is because of the deep-rooted belief system. Do not compare with anybody on the external appearance. Compare with somebody, try to understand the belief system, correct your belief system, and be free. So this is the picture of a brain. There are two arrows here. You can see red arrow and green arrow. So they have put a cycle here. Can you see? Believe, and reality. Belief creates reality and reality reflects as belief. Our brain is not showing us what is there in the world. Our brain is superimposing what is there in the world based on our beliefs, based on our deep-rooted thought processes, vasanas and samskaras. We don't see anything outside as really as it is. And then, based on our belief, we project on that, and then we are getting scared or like or dislike, and that becomes our reflection. So belief strengthens reality, reality strengthens the belief. It's a cycle. Are you clear? Is it clear? Belief strengthens reality, reality strengthens the belief. So somebody is going in the night, he sees a ghost. He's scared. He starts shouting. He's afraid, sweating. The ghost is not there. The ghost is a mental projection. It's appearing in the tree. Now he's afraid of the tree. The projection is done on the tree, and he is afraid of the ghost which is projected by mind. Again, he's afraid. His whole body is shaking. So first he had a belief that there's something called ghost. Somebody doesn't have a belief that the ghost will not appear. Your belief projected a ghost, and ghost projected fear in you. So this way, red arrow and green arrow. So you can understand this better in our dream. In dream, whatever is appearing is our projection. The red arrow. And we are actually tensed up, or joyful, or happy, or unhappy in the dream. Our experience, green arrow. So what happens in the dream happens in the waking state also. And everything starts from the belief. Root is the belief. We experience our projections of the worldview. So can we come out of this cycle? Belief, reality, reality, belief. So, see that two faces. One is crying and one is happy. Belief creates the reality, reality creates the belief. So now, many of us, we are actually suffering from a given situation or joyful in a situation. Our whole attempt is to change the situation outside. Understanding that deep-rooted belief within us has given the situation outside. Outside situation is neutral, or it is happening. So depending on how we perceive that outer situation, it creates a stress in us. So which is easier, to change the outer situation or change the belief which is there inside? But all of us will make a lot of effort to change the situation outside. Our focus is on the outside, not on the inner belief which has created the situation outside. So this is what is meant by karma. Karma means what is your deep-rooted belief, and vasana, samskaras will appear in your life. And that appearance will create another impression on the life. The cycle will continue. Belief, reality, reality, belief. So to change your experiences, change your beliefs, your deep-rooted belief appears as experience in your life. So there is an elephant you can see here. If you have gone to a khedda or where elephants are raised, a baby elephant is tied with an iron rope, a big thick rope, what you call chain. Okay, but as the elephant grows, you need just a rope, thin rope to tie. Because baby elephant has done all the effort to get rid of the chain. Then it has come to conclusion, I can't get rid. So even after growing, the belief has become strong. What is tied to my leg, I cannot remove. Then rope is okay. Chain is required for only baby elephant. So whatever your belief, in your life, reflects in your life, becomes stronger, becomes deep-rooted, and ultimately spiritual journey is to become free from your wrong beliefs. Ultimately become free from all beliefs is called enlightenment, liberation. The beliefs can be limiting. Limiting means limit your ability, limit your potential to function in the world. Empowering beliefs will give more power. So there's a feeling that I'm scared. People are afraid of feeling that I'm scared of feeling. So I don't want to attempt. They say limiting belief. No, the failure helps me to learn. I can grow by failures. Then you are not afraid of failures. So the moment you are scared of failures, that's a belief. Why I'm scared of failures? What will people tell about me? What will people say about me? What society thinks of me? No, I can fail. How does it matter? Every failure is learning. That's the empowering belief. I don't know how to do it. That's why I can't do it. It's limiting. No, I'll put an effort. I'll learn. I'll try to do something. This learning process is there. Empowering belief. I'm too old to learn anything. I have wisdom of so many years. I can apply it and I can learn anything faster. Belief, empowering belief. I have one of the students, my students, 96-year-old. His energy and enthusiasm at 96 years, we don't have at a young age of 30. So, old age means I have so much of wisdom. I can apply it and learn anything faster. No, I'm too old to learn. What is your belief? It is very hard. It's very hard until I learn. I'll apply it. Empowering belief. I'm not good enough. I am divine. All that I have to learn is how to recognize divinity in me. So like that, limiting belief is there. Empowering belief is there. So basically, how the belief translates into our emotions. Our conscious mind is 5%, unconscious mind 95%. Some beliefs are conscious, some beliefs are unconscious. So let us say there is a belief that I have to be right all the time. Belief is I have to be right. Okay. So then, if I am wrong, I am stupid. The fear. I am right, then pride. I am a failure, worthless feeling. I am stupid, I am worthless, worthlessness. So what happens? The belief gives rise to thinking process, and those thinking process give rise to various emotions, and the emotions will strengthen our belief, the vice versa. Anybody has questions on this?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Purnima.
So apart from everything, there is also the gunas that come in, no? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Our gunas also influence.
Correct. So the gunas influence we overcome by a person born in certain guna. He is born in certain environment, right? Environment, we cannot get out of the environment. Ultimately, environment influences us.
Yes.
This whole process is how to become conscious and how to come out of that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right? Prakriti. Prakriti means environment. Guna is also part of the environment, Prakriti.
Correct. That's mm.
So now the question is, are we helpless victims of the environment, or is there a way to overcome and bring out our divine potential?
Yes, yes, correct.
Right? So basically, initially, we are all driven by Prakriti, nature. Outside world drives inside. Then gradually realize my inner world drives outside. Then we realize that something is beyond both inner and outer. So like that journey happens, no? From outer to inner to beyond.
Yes, Prabhuji, correct.
Now I'm trying to bring awareness. How is the inner affecting the outer?
Mm. Right. Yes, Prabhuji.
Any other question? Let's go to contemplation. Anybody questions here in sitting here? If there are no questions, we'll go to a contemplation and meditation. Close your eyes. Let us contemplate on our belief systems. Belief is something which you have taken for granted as true. In some aspect of our life, we are successful. Some aspect of life, we are not successful, we fail. Take a belief which take a situation about life where you are suffering. There's a feeling of suffering in life. Whatever type of suffering, the feeling that I am suffering is there. Question: what belief has created? What belief in me has created this suffering? What is the belief in me which can appear as suffering? No doubt, external situations cannot be changed. They are happening. But can I become free from suffering? What belief in me has to change so that I look at the situation outside as an opportunity for growth. Can I change my inner belief so that the outer situation I can look at a feeling of opportunity to learn, to grow, rather than a situation for suffering? Can I convert my limiting belief into an empowering belief? Everything in our life is given to us. Everything in life is an opportunity for us to learn and grow. Am I using the opportunity for learning to grow, or considering the opportunity as a limitation and suffering. Visualize the opportunity or the surrounding environment around you is an opportunity, a gift from the divine to develop your inner qualities of patience, strength. How you can transform every situation by looking at it as an opportunity rather than as a suffering. Visualize how your life will be if you convert every challenge, every challenging circumstance in opportunity to grow. Grow internally in terms of divine spiritual qualities, patience, compassion, love, clarity. Feel the difference when you look at situation as an opportunity or a grace of the divine. Visualize how your life will change. If every difficulty becomes an opportunity, every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, inner growth. See yourself. Visualize yourself. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananami Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of hands. Give warmth to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Anybody has a question or any insight want to share?
Prabhuji,
Yeah, Shravan.
so this is a very fundamental point Prabhuji, in Atma Vichara,
Mhm.
that when I look at myself
Mhm.
from where I am right now, I am bound by gunas, I am bound by circumstances, I am bound by limitations.
Right.
But from the teaching, I know I am divine child.
Right.
So all these limitations and others are false. Up to that extent, there is a conflict. On one, there is a limitation being felt, and there is also a conflict of thought that no, I'm not this limited, but I'm limitless. But
Correct.
often where we fail is to figure out how this limitation has come into the first place, and how to go about finding out to go to that limitless aspect in that thing.
There's the next session.
That's the next session. Okay, Prabhuji.
Ask the question.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thanks.
See, basically, we have two pulls. The outer pull, which is the gravity, the society, the environment. Our inner pull is the divine. Okay. So now, between the outer pull and inner pull, finally, inner pull has to become stronger. And how does it become stronger? The outer pull is the load of the society. Society consciousness, what's called collective consciousness, which will tell you exactly how you should behave, what you should be, how you should dress, what you should talk. Everything is dictated by the society. Inner feeling is of freedom. I'm unlimited. In between, I'm stuck somewhere. That's the question. So there's a tug of war, inner and outer. So you need some support. That support comes in the form of scripture, shastras, and that support comes in the form of guru, and that support comes in the form of self-inquiry. Is that clear, Shravan?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you have to get somebody in your party, yeah,
I only have you.
Okay.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om Mani.
Prabhuji, society throws all kinds of beliefs at the child.
Mhm.
So diametrically opposing beliefs will be there. So many beliefs will be there.
Right.
So what decides which beliefs the child will pick up and own?
See, in any of us, please understand, everybody, including a criminal, right? There's a deep inner feeling that I'm right. Okay, even a person who is a very hardcore criminal,
yes,
deep inside he feels I'm right. Deep inside he feels I'm good. Okay, that I am good, I am right, I am there is actually coming from the divine. It is masked by the societal conditioning. Okay, and all of us, be it a criminal or saint or a sinner or a politician, all of us, we have an urge to become better and better somewhere. Okay, that urge to better and better, it can be growth, it can be prosperity, but somewhere I'm not satisfied with what I am.
Yeah,
there are two pulls here. First thing says I am right always. Okay, even if I tell a lie, I feel I am justified in telling a lie, because deep inside there's something divine there. But for the society purpose, you will do something. Okay, there are two pulls. One is that feeling that I am right, I am good, and I can be better. So this is the inner pull. This is called inner guru. The outer is there, the society. So always there's a conflict, and the person will not be able to resolve this easily. He'll do a trial and error.
Yeah.
After trial and error, he'll come to a stage. This conflict cannot be resolved. It requires a help, intervention.
Yes.
So the intervention can come in the form of psychiatrist. People will go to psychiatrist. or people go into self-help courses, right? So somewhere they try to see intervention to come out of this, what I'm saying is inner and outer pull. People go to yoga, people go to meditation. Somewhere they want to yield to the inner pull, I can be better.
Yes.
Right? And of course, it goes by trial and error. It won't go by suddenly, it will go to proper realization. When you try many things, you tried psychology, you can try self-help books, then you tried a lot of success in life. Still your situation, inner urge that something can be better is not going.
Yes.
Because that's where your mind is your proper guide also. Because mind will not rest until you reach the self. Mind will not allow you to rest. It will say something is missing, something is missing. Right? So when the mind becomes free, then mind becomes quiet. Nothing is missing. Everything is all right. That's when it has found its source. Till that point of time, it's all trial and error. I'll try to change something in the society. I'll try to change something inside in terms of yoga, meditation, or physical exercise. Finally, I have to find my source. That's self-inquiry. But the journey is there. The journey of inner pull and outer pull is constant tussle for us.
Hmm.
Shall I go to the next session?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Masu.
Prabhuji, how to identify the belief, Prabhuji? Because everything seems so real.
Next, wait, not in urgency. Urgency, you don't have to wait. You have to wait for some more time. Next session.
Because,
all right.
Okay.
So, we have to understand the difference between trust, faith, and belief. Language is a peculiar thing. We each has a precise definition, but we use them interchangeably. What you call as trust, faith, and belief both appear to be similar in dictionary, but they're not. In our language, when we use also, we appear to be confusingly using the same thing. So, what is a trust? Trust is something given to you by the nature, Prakriti. Trust is given by existence. When the child is born, child will trust the mother instinctively. It doesn't have to learn. And child is afraid of strangers. You don't have to learn. The trust in the mother is given. Trust is what is given to you by existence. You don't have to acquire it. A baby will drink the milk of the mother. No baby has to be taught what to do. Trust is given by God, existence, nature to you. See, when you walk, you'll never question whether earth will collapse. Right? You have an inherent feeling that earth will be there. You trust that earth will not disappear. Morning when you get up, you know the air is there. Actually, trust in God, trust in existence is inherent. The trust is very fundamental nature. When I get up in the morning, air will be there, I won't question. But gas will be there, I don't know. I have to check up. Electricity will be there, I have to check up. But air will be there, I have to trust. Please understand, trust in existence, trust in God is already given to all of us. Do you trust that tomorrow morning when you get up, sky is there? Or you have a question? You may have a question whether milk will come or not. But sky is there, you will not have a question. When you walk, earth will fall, you don't have a question. Earth, sky, the wind, we don't have any question. Sunrise will, tomorrow some morning, sunrise will be there or not? No questions. That's trust. So the nature, which is a manifestation of God, we have full trust. Trust in God is inherent to all of us. Please understand, the trust is the only word used for God and nature. And that is, you don't have to develop. It's already given to you by God when you are born. Do you think that your heart will function tomorrow morning? Your lungs will breathe tomorrow morning? The trust is all fine. So you don't have to question at all. Trust is inherent. Trust in God is inherent to all. Trust in existence is inherent to all. So trust is existential. Is it clear? Then comes to belief. Belief is what is given to you by society. Belief is not yours. Trust is inherently yours. You are born with that. Belief is given by society. Trust in God, whose real nature is existence, is inherent to all. But trust in some form of God is given by society. Believe this God. My dear, when you say walk, I walk, earth doesn't collapse. Do you have a trust? That is trust in God. No, believe in God of this form is the society. Society takes the trust and twists it and gives a form to that. So, God has already given so many things to you. You won't even question that. The sun, the earth, your heartbeat, everything is given. The society will come and say, no, you pray for God for this one, specific thing, because society is designed. Belief is given by society, trust is given by the existence. And trust you don't have, you'll never lose the trust. Belief will change. Even if you become this thing, you'll never question whether the earth will collapse or not. Belief, all beliefs come from the society. So belief can come in the form of knowledge. Where does the belief come from? It can come in the form of knowledge. I read this book, I read that book, I read so many things. Right? So knowledge will be one source of belief. And then environment because your family, the society, the country, the television channel, social media, all environment can put a belief in you. And you can have a belief of your own future vision. I want to do a business. Okay. I'll be very successful. Because if you don't believe that you are successful, you cannot move. So you start believing something for yourself. You start creating belief of your own. Then some past experiences. Oh, something happened now. I believe like that. And events happening in the environment. So these can contribute to your beliefs. But please understand, trust is not there in this cycle. Trust is given by inherently. And please understand, inherently, everybody trusts God, whether he may say atheist or non-atheist. Trust in existence. So I will always trust that tomorrow morning, if I get sky is there. Who gives the sky? Where is the guarantee given? Where is the warranty given? Tomorrow morning, if I get, my heart will beat. My lungs will breathe. The trust is there. Please understand, trust in God, trust in existence, trust in this thing. You don't have to read any books also. It's already given. But belief is given. This form of God, this mantra, this practice, this ritual will give. And if you don't believe, something will happen to you. This is given this society. And it's all human mind. Trust is God given. Please understand, trust is given to you by God. And that what is trust is there, that's the only reality which is there. Existence. Belief, today you have some belief, tomorrow some belief will change because society will keep on changing. Do you understand the difference between trust and belief? So then comes the Shraddha or the faith. Shraddha or the faith is not trust, not belief. Shraddha or the faith is what you develop, what you consciously take up. Belief is given to you by society unconsciously. Trust is given by God, existence. Shraddha is the faith, where you have already looked at what are the limiting beliefs of the society. Society has limited me with this belief. This is what is causing me suffering. How do I come out of that? Then you take a conscious belief. There's a way out. That's called Shraddha. The faith in God, faith in Sadguru, faith in scriptures, self-enquiry. I can get out of this mess is Shraddha. Otherwise, I'm continuously in a program. So why faith in God, faith in scriptures is important? If scriptures are man-made, okay, scriptures are man-made, then the scriptures will be full of temptations for you. You can find out which scriptures man-made and which scriptures are really divine. Man-made scriptures will give you so much temptation. This will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Because human beings only run by temptations. So look at any scripture where human beings are tempted by any of the inherent temptations. That scripture is man-made. The scriptures which will uplift you, will free you from all temptations, show you the path of liberation. And those scriptures are Upanishads, scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, which will help you to come out of the mess what we are in. So faith is required. No, everything is belief. I don't believe in anything. Then you can't go anywhere. You need to hold on to something. That hold on to scriptures. No, everybody in the world is not this thing, selfish. There should be somebody who is not selfish, who is free from self. Such a person is Sadguru or enlightened being. So enlightened being, scriptures, and God. Not God as projected by society. The society projects God in their own images, in those temptations. Society is full of temptations. So your God, whichever God we are thinking, will actually, please understand, the God which you are worshipping, because it will help you in some aspect of your life. It's only helping you to fulfill the temptations. Sadguru, scriptures, and real nature of God is to free you from all this suffering, take you out of temptation. So self-enquiry will help you. So this is what is called faith. Faith is conscious. Now, belief can be shaken. Can trust be shaken? Can trust be shaken by you? Shaken for anybody? Trust cannot be shaken because it's existential. But your belief can shake because it's given by society. Faith cannot be shaken because faith is a conscious understanding. Now faith is you are taken. This is what will uplift me. Now you understood all the limitations of beliefs. You understood what is trust. Then faith is something which will take me out of this mess. It's your conscious decision, conscious understanding. How faith comes to somebody? Because of good karma, because of environment, because they struggled through. But faith is ultimately consciously. You see, this is what is required for me. Is the difference between the fresh trust, faith, and belief is clear to everybody? Any questions? Anybody on Zoom? Yes, Shravan, Vani.
It's very clear, Prabhuji.
Clear agide, Prabhuji.
Basically, inherently, all people trust God, but not the God what society says. Is it clear?
Yes.
The society's God is a belief.
Hmm.
Trust in God is inherent to all. You don't have to learn from any scriptures.
Trust in existence.
Trust in existence.
Something like I'll be taken care, or it will be taken care.
Then trust is what is there. It's like I will be taken care also is a secondary belief. Who is that I? I concept has not developed. A child will take something from mother, trust. Child also when it moves, the earth will not collapse. The sky will not collapse. What is inherently nature is available to me. Right? So I will be taken care of. Who is that I? So you have a concept of I. So now you have a concept that you are a professional. Okay. You are a. Sorry. You are when you say I will be taken care, the I has a concept. And what is that concept? Borrowed from society. Right? The I will be taken care is true. But which I is that? The which I is given by society, then I will be taken care also by the society. I am speaking of fundamental things. Will you ever question when you get up in the morning, your heart will beat tomorrow morning? But you'll question milk is there or not? Will you ever question the sky will fall on my head tomorrow? The wind will not be there? They're all existential given by gift nature. Rest of things are all we are building around that using societal belief systems.
I trust in God.
Usage language has messed up our thinking. That's why I want to distinguish trust, belief, and faith. I trust in God is true, but what God? The God is existence. The existence, what you are seeing, is like called Virat Rupa, cosmic form. I trust in that. But the moment you say, now the people inherently, I believe in God. So something will happen to me. I'll be taken care. That's a belief. Trust is you don't have to think about it. It's already there. Taken for granted. That's called trust. The moment you have to think about it, it's belief. Trust comes from a feeling. Belief comes from a thinking. Beliefs come from the society. Trust comes from your inherent nature, belief, feeling. That's what you are born with. Huh? Faith comes from your clarity. The mess in the head is cleared. For this faith. Shraddha. It's called Shraddha in Sanskrit. That's why in Sanskrit, Sri Krishna says, Shraddhavan labade eshaha. If you have faith, you'll be successful. Okay. Shraddhavan labade eshaha. Eshaha. Eshas. Start. So is this clear to all? Let us go to the next session. The next session is called Awakening. So in the last session, I told the difference between trust, belief, and faith. The belief comes from society, trust comes from the existence, God, and faith comes from your own clarity, your own experience of life. Finally, you develop the faith. Faith in God, faith in Sadguru, faith in scripture, but not the God told by society. See, if you think about God, it's a thinking. All your thinking is given by society. A feeling is not given by society. Feeling is given by existence, God. Faith is developed by you, cleaning up the mess which is created by society. This is what is Shraddha, faith. So, faith in God, faith in Sadguru, faith in scriptures, and self-inquiry. This is faith, which will uplift me from all this mess. So now next question comes. We have heard this word called awakening. What do you understand awakening? We have read so many scriptures, so many books, spiritual books. Some awakening experience, some fundamental breakthrough in my life will happen. Let us understand awakening. Awakening is becoming aware of our belief systems, false belief systems. Awakening is not something explosion. Awakening is understanding what is false as false. And falsehood is in our belief system. So let us understand awakening, spiritual awakening, whatever awakening we call. Right? In Kannada, it's called Jnanodaya. So awakening happens in stages. So I call it first awakening, second awakening, third awakening, and fourth awakening. Please understand, this is another way of representing. I've told in many ways. I have given Jnana Bhumika, I have given Yoga Bhumika. This is another way of understanding awakening. Awakening you can understand in different ways. First awakening happens in life. What is first awakening? World is a reflection of my beliefs. Change in the belief changes the experience of suffering or joy in the world. This is the first awakening. I'm not a slave of the world. So I'm a slave of the world. I'm suffering in life. Everything in my life is suffering. Okay? Everything in life is temporary. That's one who says, keep on suffering, saying suffering is not samsari. So that's where, and most of the people are like that. So they want to change the circumstance in life. Right? I'm suffering because of my spouse. I'm suffering with my boss. I'm suffering with my business. I'm suffering because of politics. I'm suffering because of weather. I'm suffering because, see, I'm unlucky. Something happens to me. I don't know what happens. So external conditions cause tremendous suffering to me. I'm a slave of the external circumstance. That's called samsari. That's called dark, deep sleep. The first awakening happens is what is happening in the life world is just a happening. It's like a movie. Nobody has a control over that. I can't control it. But what I see in the movie is my reflection. Right? Say, there are comedy movies, there are tragedy movies, there are horror movies, right? And there are action movies. For all of them, people are seeing. Right? A person who sees comedy movie also sees horror movie also. Why? Horror, terrible things happen. But he sees because he'll know a movie. If he is in the horror show, then he'll not run, he'll run away. So if you understand the world is like more like a movie, and I am the witness, then any situation in life, you will be able to come. Now, but the problem is, the world we take it as real. So first realization, first awakening is, my inner reality reflects on the outer. This is the first awakening. That means you have started making inner journey. It's raining outside. Okay. What a bad rain here. Terrible day for somebody. For another person, for a child, hey, it's so nice, yeah. What you are looking at, rainy day. This person is looking at a terrible day, and child is looking at a funny day. Same situation. right? Some this thing is there, failure is there. One person starts saying, I failed in life. Other person says, wow, I understood this failure. Let me try again. The outer situation is same, but the way you take inside is different. The way you take inside is based on your reflections and belief. There is one person who failed 25,000 times. Okay. His name is Thomas Alva Edison. Finally, he discovered a bulb. To have a bulb where the filament doesn't blow out with the carbon film is a lot of effort. So somebody asked him, are you not disappointed? Why should I be disappointed? Every time I fail, I'm so happy that I learned one thing which is not working. So if you had not failed 25,000, you would not have got bulb today. So every failure is taken as a learning. Now every failure people can take as misery also. Just now yesterday I heard some person committed suicide in IIT because he got less mark. Is that the teaching? Is your study teaching? How to handle life is a teaching. If you have failed in life, failed in one this thing, so big deal. Your life is long. It's a learning. So first thing you have to understand is my inner belief, my inner reality reflects on the outer. Can I have proper inner reality? Outer reality you can't control. No. Whatever is the outer, you can't control. Nothing you can control in the outer. But by changing the reality, outer situation, I can change into something meaningful. Please understand, there's no meaning in the world. The meaning is what I give. See, if you look at the war going on today, okay, both people give a meaning. Both parties will give a meaning to the war. But really for us, outsiders, the war looks like terrible. The party this side and the party this side says war is because of this reason. They're giving a meaning. For outsiders, how much their blood they're shedding. Right? So the meaning is given by you. You are the one who gives the meaning to the world. World doesn't give meaning to you. You are the one who gives meaning to the circumstances of life. Read a beautiful book called Man's Search for Meaning in Life, 25 to 100 pages by Viktor Frankl. Such a beautiful book. 100 pages of a deeply spiritual book. It's about his life. Okay. First principle of life you must understand. There is no meaning in life. There's no meaning. The meaning is given by you. And what meaning you give will empower you or disempower you. Ultimately, your life is in your hands. You are not a victim of circumstance. If you are a victim of circumstance, it's called Vedanta, it's called samsari. Okay. So first awakening is called, the world is a reflection of my beliefs. I'll change my beliefs to change the experience of suffering or joy. I will not be subdued by Prakriti. I will not be bent by nature. That's where you have started making a spiritual journey. I'm not a victim. So now the question is, how much you can change? There's a limit. There's a limit based on your belief system. There's no limit based on the nature. If you have that much freedom you get. Finally, you have to become free from all beliefs. That's called enlightenment, liberation. Okay. The first awakening, is it clear? The outer is my reflection of inner. So right now what's happening? Outer is reflecting on the inner. This is suffering. So it will say like this. Ship has to be in water. Okay. Water should not be inside the ship. Similarly, we have to live in the world, but the world should not live in us. I should know how to drive the ship to the best of my ability. And that is based on my belief, my understanding of life. This is called spiritual journey. Then you have made a beginning. You may not become successful, you are learning. That's called first awakening. Then comes the second awakening. And the first awakening is the first insight actually. Insight means our intellect has become free. Oh, yes. I'm not a victim. That insight has come. That's called first awakening. Understand? And the more clear insight is more clear conviction in your life. The insight gives a conviction. how to drive my life. Otherwise, we are not living in the inside. We are living outside. We are living on the borrowed side. We are living on the side of the world. What world says? No. Inside is what you have developed. Second awakening is second insight. Insight happens when intellect is becoming purer. Intellect is becoming more clarified. That's called insight. Insight is intellect is able to get the clutter out. Second awakening is second insight. My suffering in life is because I believe voice in my head. All of you have a voice in your head? Do you have voice in your head? And do you believe that? Sometimes yes. What nonsense. All your voice in head is your thinking. All thinking is given by society. So thinking is by society, feeling is by existence, knowing is by Brahman, Ishvara. Thinking, feeling, knowing. So the voice in my head is not me. The problem is voice in your head you have taken very seriously. Your identity is given by society. Who you are is told by society. What you are is told by society. What you should do and how good life should be, how bad life is, everything is told by society. That you believe what's the voice in your head. Voice in your head is not a problem. But believing that the voice in your head is real is me is problem. Ask yourself, who am I? Immediately come, I'm a woman, I'm so and so, I'm a happy person, I'm a successful professional. The identity. And who requires your identity? Universe requires your identity. Yeah? Society requires your identity. Your identity becomes your reality. So second insight, believing in voice in my head is cause of suffering. You have to understand the cause of suffering. Cause of suffering, please understand, samsara is not the world. The Vedantic samsara is not the world. Vedanta samsara is here, in here. Thinking. Above the shoulder. It's just above the shoulder. Just cut this off. No, remove this, no problem. Right? The samsara is here. Samsara, actually, one I was conducting class, one Bhagavad Gita class. Then some people told me, Prabhuji, this is all not applicable to us. This is applicable, Bhagavad Gita is applicable to monks. This is a real happening. So then I told you, what about you people? No, we are all samsaris. For samsari, Bhagavad Gita doesn't apply. What do you mean by samsara? See, I am married, I have 2 children, and I have a business, I have a shop to run. Right? My dear, that's a profession. That's your life. That's not samsara. Samsara is what you think about this. Samsara is not outside, not your wife, not your business, not your family. The early wrong concept is a sannyasi who run away from samsara. As if business and family is samsara. How can you run away from his head here? Understanding what is inside your head is running freedom from samsara. See, we come and say, I am suffering so much in life. Why? After marriage of 30 years also, my husband doesn't understand me. First, you have understood yourself or not? Our understanding of ourselves is freedom from samsara. Samsara is here, in here. Samsara is not outside. My thoughts, my beliefs reflect on the world. Right? The cause of suffering is here. The cause of suffering is not outside. So, and how do I get freedom from saying? By questioning, who am I? Who really I am? I've already told, the divine child, biological child, physical child. How can I drop false beliefs? Now your whole life is getting rid of false beliefs. That's spiritual journey. All false beliefs you should cut down and have the right belief. That's called spiritual journey. Spiritual journey is not about experiences, because experience follow the belief. We think that the experience comes first, then I'll have a belief. Experience comes first and I have a belief is also a belief. For that, the person keep on looking for experience. The person who has understood inner reality, belief comes first and experience comes next. Outer is a reflection of inner. Inner is a reflection of outer if you are ignorant. Adnani. As you move in spiritual journey, outer is a reflection of inner. This is called second awakening. Drishti Srishti. Srishti Drishti is creation is there, I am suffering. That's Ajnana. What I am seeing is my reflection. Drishti Srishti. So third awakening, third insight, I can be free from suffering. Okay, I need something to get. Spiritual master, enlightened master, scriptures, Shravana Manana Nidhyasa, and self-enquiry. I can become free from identity. Identity is the cause of suffering. What I believe is I am is cause of suffering. So this is called third awakening. That means there's a hope for me. Others is a hopeless situation. In the second situation, in the first situation, when people become hopeless, they'll get depressed, okay, or they go to psychiatrist, or they may commit suicide before they come here. Now here journey has started. There's a hope. Now this hope is based on the faith, not on belief, not on the trust. So understood. Okay, scriptures are telling my own upliftment. Sadhguru is telling my own upliftment. How to come out of the mess. So that's called faith. Faith is developed. Trust is existential. Belief is societal. Now there comes the fourth awakening. Fourth awakening is what? Now you have to get an understanding. What I am. Whatever I can see, I am not there. If I am able to see this glass, I am not the glass. The seer and seen has to be separated. So if I can see the body, I am not the body. I can feel the body, that's why I am not the body. I can feel the sensation in the body, that's why I am not the body. I can see the thoughts. I know the thoughts are coming and going, that's why I am not the thoughts. Even I thought is coming and going. It's called Dashi Viveka. Dashi Viveka is fourth awakening. Separate out the seer and seen. Atma, Anatma, Nitya, Anitya. That's called fourth awakening. Fourth awakening. Fourth insight. I am separate from thoughts. I am separate from sensations. I am witness of thoughts and feelings and emotions. That's why I am not any of them. That's why I cannot get involved. The problem is not thoughts. The problem is I think I am identity and I am getting involved in that. Out of all the thoughts, one thought is very important thought. I thought. That causes you disturbance. And who is this I thought? If you look at that, I thought also appears and disappears. What appears and disappears, but I don't appear and disappear. So that's why Nitya Anitya Viveka, Atma Vina Anatma Viveka is called fourth insight. Fourth awakening. And there's a final awakening. Final awakening, I'm not even Sakshi. I'm not even witness. Sakshi means there is a Saksham. Witness and witness is there. Duality is there. I'm non-dual, awareness. Because one who sees both is beyond both. Sakshi and Saksham. I'm beyond both. I am the awareness, non-dual. This is called final awakening, or you can call it as enlightenment or liberation, enlightenment. But liberation is not happening fully. Liberation is, you have to start living with that light. Inside you have to live. You have to have the courage to live that insight in the outer world. I have insight, fine. But when you start living in the outer world, situations will come. That insight should help you to live in that light, awareness. That's called Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta is able to live his inner conviction, inner clarity, inner insight in the outer world. And there will be a lot of challenges. Something will come, something will come. Then again, he will check up where is the problem. They correct it. Finally, he will settle in the Jivan Mukta life. It's called Brahmanishta. So now, how do you do that? Okay. So we have a core belief. Something called very core to our existence. And we don't even know such belief exists. Our thoughts, feelings, actions, emotions, experiences all surround that. Beliefs means these secondary beliefs. Core belief around the secondary beliefs are there. So beliefs, thoughts, feelings, actions, experiences all centered on the core belief. So you can think core belief as a root which cannot be seen. And core belief raises some assumptions, and it gives rise to the tree, branches, fruits. So depending on a core belief, depending on assumptions, we can see life in different ways. So there's a sloka in Bhagavad Gita, Urdhva Moolam Adashaka. The roots are above and branches are below. Our roots are here. Our life is here. Okay. So the core belief is what we have to understand. And beliefs will always based on the assumptions. Assumptions and belief come together. So I'll put it like this. There's a set of core beliefs, and this core belief is called existential belief. In your language, in Vedantic language, it's called Maya or Avidya. Maya or Avidya is the core belief. And nobody knows that. See, the whole world, nobody knows that this I believe have, because it's not given by society. It's coming from existential. By birth, you have got it, packaged in. Like birth, you have got trust, and birth, you have got existential beliefs also. You understand the difference? The trust is existential. Maya or belief is Avidya also existential. By birth, it comes as a packaged in. Right? Then secondary belief comes from society. So trust in God is by birth. Trust that I am the body is also by birth. That's a trust that I don't know who am I is by birth. That's called Maya or Avidya. So this is actually root of this is I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, and world is real. So this is called what we call core existential belief. And 99.99999% of the world don't even know that this belief exists. They're building a secondary belief on that. The secondary belief is belief in God, this form of God, that form of God. God will do this for me, God will do that for me, or this is good, this is bad, this is evil. All these are secondary beliefs. It's given by society. And most of the society, entire society lives on the secondary belief. They don't even touch the core belief. And the behavior, experience, and actions come because out of this secondary belief. Core belief is there, secondary belief is there, out of it. So your whole life or the world, entire world is built around the secondary belief. They don't even touch the core belief. No, people trust in God, but the form of God, they are God. If you talk about my God, they'll hit you. Because it's a societal belief, it's not existential belief. Existence is given to natural to all human beings. That's the core of our life. So one who is in the awakening process is actually touching this core belief. Somebody wants to be successful in life, he can touch secondary belief. Our corporate trainers are there. They'll make you believe that you can achieve anything in life, any amount of profit. They don't touch core belief. So they will teach, they'll give a lot of motivational talk. You're successful, you can achieve any profit, you can become, you can run your life. They are touching secondary belief. They won't touch the core belief. If they touch core belief, they'll lose their job. Their whole process is changing the secondary belief. That's called actually what I self. All self-improvement books work here. Self-relation here at the core existential belief level. So that's where you have to touch the core existential belief. Who am I? What is the real I? And the real I is existential. And what you think you are is actually superficial. What I you are thinking is superficial, societal. Real I you have to inquire. That's where Shravana, Mana, Dityasa, Shastra will help you. Now, typically what happening in the world, there are people whom you call as believers. Believers are followers. Okay, there is somebody, some great being, Mahatma, who discovered the truth firsthand. His firsthand experience is shared through in the form of books or teachings. Okay. So if you are satisfied with what books or teachings say, and you are not really interested in finding the truth, then you are called believer.
How true it is?
Huh?
How true that?
You believe what is told. Belief means that. Definition of belief is that. Your belief, whatever is told, is I am taking for granted. I won't question that. In fact, some places, if you question what is there in belief in the book, you will be killed also. Very, very dangerous to question a belief. Right? Believers are called followers. They follow what is told. Okay? They won't question what is there because they are not interested in finding the truth. They are interested in following what is told. So this is actually what is called religion. They are called religious people. Then there are people who are seeker of truth. So religious people are there to make their life comfortable, here or hereafter. That's why religions always give a carrot. If you do this, after death, this life will be a paradise. You'll get a 5-star hotel called Palace. You'll get a 5-star enjoyment in the heaven. So religion is always based on the carrot and stick. If you do, this will happen to you. Papa Punya. The spiritual seeker, on the other hand, he wants to know the truth first time. It's called Aparoksha Jnana. Okay, for that, he has to do inward journey. He will also follow the book scriptures, provided scriptures are guiding him. But scripture is not for following, scripture is for understanding himself. Self-relation. So there is a difference here. These people follow the scripture for implementing in their way of life. I have to behave this way, I do this, I do that, I'll do this ritual, I'll do this puja, I'll do this thing. They are interested in following. Whereas
initially that is needed.
I'm not saying initially, I'm saying this is what life is. Right? So, and finally, a seeker of truth is different from a follower of truth. Seeker is seeking this truth. The book says you believe in God. So, you start with a belief in God. Finally, you question, what is God? Can I see God? Can I realize God? That's a seeker. First hand, I'm not satisfied with you getting God. So this is called seeker of truth. Actually, belief is a blockage for us, for a seeker of truth. You have to learn, you have to get rid of all beliefs which are conditioned by society. Then you have to go by inherent trust, which is given by existential. There was a Sufi. He was going near a mosque. The people in the mosque, he is known as a very enlightened being. So people come in the mosque, call him, please come and give a speech to us. He goes inside. What do we have to speak? Speak about God. Then he says, how many of you believe in God? All people lifted a hand. So since all of you believe in God, follow God. I don't have any job. Follow. So next day he comes. Next day again they all invite him. So now this time they are very careful. Okay. So then he asked the question, how many people will believe in God? Nobody lifted their hand. So since none of you believe in God, because that's also a block, I don't have a job. Go. Right? Then third day he comes. Then whatever, people have talked to themselves. So then he next, 50% of people lift their hand, 50% of people don't lift their hand. So then he says, believers tell to non-believers, I don't have a job because so your spiritual journey starts when you question your beliefs. That's the whole point. As long as you are believing, you are following. When you question your beliefs and go to the root of belief, root of core belief, you are becoming free from that. So spiritual journey is becoming free from all beliefs. It's not holding on to another belief. So now what is required for that? A blind person leading another blind person will not help you. So when I say blind, it's not physically blind. A blind beliefs which are not in tune with the reality. He will strengthen your beliefs. The beliefs have come from society, not from existence. Those beliefs will strengthen your belief and you will be further blind. A blind person cannot lead a blind person. That's why there's a necessity of enlightened master, a living enlightened master. Why living? Because a not living enlightened master can give you some bookish knowledge, but your interpretation will be still based on your society conditioning. Vasanas. A living master will not allow you to settle down anywhere. He'll give you some anything. You may get angry with him. This guy keeps on changing his teachings. But ultimately, he is not allowing you to settle down to wrong beliefs. So enlightened one is free from false beliefs. So what is the process of removing the belief? Guidance of a master, self-enquiry, who am I? So self-enquiry, people think that self-enquiry, I have to ask, keep on asking, who am I, who am I, who am I, who am I, who am I? It's not self-enquiry. Self-enquiry is questioning our beliefs. Beliefs are, if you think the belief is like a stool, the stool stands on legs. They're called assumptions. Okay. And there is a weapon. The weapon will cut the legs of the stools. The assumptions, remove assumptions, verify, then the stool will collapse. Self-enquiry is cutting the leg of belief system, assumptions, then the belief will collapse. Then what is true only remain. Otherwise, false beliefs we are living. Self-enquiry is what Atma Vichara. Then where do you learn self-enquiry? This is what is Prakriya, Vedanta Prakriya. This is what is self-enquiry methodology. Self-enquiry methodology, use it to cut your wrong beliefs, get rid of junk which is in your head. Be free from beliefs. And be free from belief that I am bound, I am jiva, I am unenlightened. All these false beliefs, you have to cut it out. And the weapon is self-enquiry, Atma Vichara. These are called Vedanta Prakriyas. So, anybody has a question here on Zoom? Yes, Shravan.
No questions, Prabhuji.
See,
Prabhuji,
yes, Amol, yes.
yeah. So the question is this existential core belief of Maya, Vidya, that is where I'm stuck. Like this core belief, I'm body, mind, and the separate and everything, that creates an individuality. And
Correct.
that individuality itself is creating efforts to remove that individuality.
Correct.
So I'm stuck in that vicious circle.
Who
Like
is that I?
again, I know it.
The individual, actually, you think you are individual as a body and mind, right?
Yes.
Who is doing the effort? Individual is doing the effort?
I feel individual is doing efforts. I know
Let me understand. You are
theoretically.
individual, right? You are individual. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is the air from you coming? Air is coming into you from the universe.
Yeah.
You are connected to the air in the universe, right?
Yes.
Are you individual?
No.
Okay. You are thinking, right? You are able to think, right?
Yes.
Do you think?
The thoughts are coming into, and I feel that I'm thinking.
So, do you think? Yes or no?
Theoretically, I know, but I feel like I'm.
Be practical. Do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Then you should know how many cells are there in the brain. How many billion cells are in the brain? So to think, 2 brain cells have to be connected like from here to here. So tell me which cell have to be connected to think, because you think, right? You know, you think, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. What you're saying is absolutely correct. Yeah.
So do you think yes or no?
Now, after listening to you, I know I'm not thinking.
Okay. So thinking happens.
Yes.
Okay. Seeking happens. Please understand. Seeker, the individual is not a seeker. Seeking happens through you. The cosmos or universe seeks through you.
Okay.
Okay. Understand? You are thinking that I'm seeing. You think that I'm so much special, right? Amol means what? Amol means Anmol, means very special, right? Huh? The name Amol means you're a very special person, right? You think that I am seeing. Okay. In the universe, you are not a special person. The universe is seeking through you. You are just an instrument to seek for the universe.
Yeah. So even the efforts to remove that individuality is also by the universe.
Correct. This is what you have to understand.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
universe will send a guru also to you. Universe also will send a teaching to you. It's individual is not individual is irrelevant here.
Mhm.
Individual is illusion.
Okay. Now, next question. Okay. Again, it's very core. Like theoretically, I'm understanding it, but my feeling is always like a body mind, individual.
See, the feeling, there's no body mind. Did you hear my last class? I had what called Shakti Dashana.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
There was a talk on headless meditation. Have you heard of that?
Yes, that Harding. Huh?
Okay. So when you live in the feeling, I am the body concept will go. I am the body will come in head. The child lives in the feeling. Child has no concept that I am the body.
Okay.
So basically, we have 3 dimensions: the knowing, thinking, and feeling. Okay.
Yeah.
The feeling is existential. When you are born, the feeling comes. Knowing is there as a consciousness in you. Thinking is given by society. Understand?
Okay.
When you say I am the body, again you are thinking, you are not feeling it.
Okay.
Are you clear? So the
Yeah.
meditation steps. From thinking, you have to go to feeling, and from feeling, you have to go to knowing. This is what is God's journey, spiritual journey.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Anybody has any questions? Shravan, did I answer your question fully?
Yes, Prabhuji. So,
See, okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Good, Prabhuji. Yeah.
No,
So, what I was saying is the only path in this pull that we discussed earlier is to keep looking at what is holding me to the outer belief and start questioning that until you go and hit the beliefs and the core existing beliefs, and until you reach and become stable in the reality.
See, there is core belief and secondary belief, okay?
Correct.
So what is holding on to external can be secondary belief, not the core belief. But
Correct.
if you touch the core belief, the secondary belief will collapse.
Oh, so don't. It's not a
Neeraj,
sequential path. It's not a sequential path. It's directly hit the core
in the
belief.
meeting.
Yeah, most of the people go through, they touch the secondary belief and then go to core belief.
Neeraj, काय म्हणते मम्मा?
A psychiatrist or maybe a or motivational speaker, they're touching the secondary belief.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to touch the secondary belief. You can straight away go to the core belief, but many people go through this path.
Okay.
If you touch the core belief, where is secondary belief? The whole system will collapse now.
Correct. But my question is that can I directly believe the core? Can I let go of my secondary beliefs and without letting go of my secondary beliefs, can I directly cut my core existential beliefs?
Who is that I asking the question?
That is a core existential belief. So,
no, the one who is asking this question is not core existential belief. He's a seeker trained, well trained in some spiritual tradition where you have to say so many journeys involved.
sorry, I didn't follow that. Can you repeat that, Prabhuji?
Can I go directly to core belief is your question, or it is involves the journey?
Correct.
Right. So the core question is coming because you have a conditioning with society and your spiritual tradition where so many XYZ things have to be done before you go to the reality. So that's also another belief.
That's also another belief.
So only when you come across a person who is free from that belief will also be shaken.
Hmm.
Is that clear to you?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You don't need to go through the journey. Okay, the journey is a social conditioning. You can straight away go to core belief, but you have to be able to ready to accept. There's something called enlightenment, and there's a person, there's a being, enlightened being here, giving me the guidance. He has eyes, I don't have eyes. Let him guide him into self-inquiry. So that itself will free you. But if you come out with the other background, other baggage, you have to get rid of the baggage.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Who am I? Self-inquiry is a direct path. Okay. If you are able to go there, go. Matter is over. It doesn't take time. It's not time dependent. The time is also another illusion created by the mind. It's always here and now. Anybody, any questions? Purnima, Vani?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om, Vani.
On one side, we said, I'm the BMI is a core existential belief.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, we said the baby is not aware, does not have the belief that it is the body.
Who? Baby? No. I'm saying baby has a seed, I told, no? Baby has vasana and sanskara has come from the past life. That's why it become ignorance will grow.
Okay.
The seed is there already.
Vasana,
samskara is already there.
Okay.
If the seed is not there, then it's an enlightened baby.
Exactly. Okay.
Right? The seed of ignorance is there, then only the seed of ignorance can grow now when you interact with society. There are many avatar purushas who don't have seed of ignorance. They are not born by society.
And when we say feeling is given by existence,
I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. The core belief is I don't know who am I. That's the core belief. I am the body, I am the mind. Intellect is also next. It comes in the more of secondary belief. I'll correct that.
Okay. So this is another question. When we say existence gives feeling, we are talking about sensations.
Yes.
Okay.
Sensations. And that is the feeling.
Okay.
The feeling is of cold, hot, warm, all those.
Okay.
Right. So this slide which you have showed, I'm just correcting it. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I was wrong in I put wrongly. So here, existential belief, I'll put it this way. I don't know who am I.
Okay.
Okay. Secondary beliefs are I am the body, mind, intellect. So now does it satisfy you?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Which one? No, that is actually for the adult. We are speaking of by existence. See, the first thing in the morning, when you wake up, the body comes, but that's for the adult. No, here I'm speaking of the existence, child, the root. I started the whole thing with the child, no? So this is, as a child, I don't know who am I. Then society gives me, I am the body, mind, intellect. Then you go to sleep and wake up with that, I am the body, mind, intellect. Here, if you see entire teaching, I took the child as a starting point. I didn't take an adult as a starting point. Yes. And then its name is given to the child. Then the society comes and you start interacting with it. Then I am the body concept start coming, secondary feeling. Then what happens when you go to sleep and wake up with that will come up. So anybody else, any questions? Purnima? Mala?
Prabhuji, it's a beautiful formula you have given. Thinking, feeling, and knowing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So simply put, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Actually, the entire spiritual journey, even self-inquiry, Vedanta, used to stop your noisy thinking. Then you will start living in the feeling. The feeling is called, what is called, Nisargadatta Maharaj calls I am. Okay? Then you go to I. From I am, you go to I. That feeling part, Ramana Maharshi calls as Hridayam. So that's why he says, right side of chest, the feeling, I am.
So spontaneously, that right side of the chest, everyone will point.
Yeah, there's a feeling, no, I am here. Right?
Right.
So, what Ramana Maharshi is saying, don't spend your time on thinking. Go to the feeling. So then, from feeling, go to real I. That's what he says there. Thinking to feeling to knowing. That's the journey.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, anybody else, any questions?
Guruji, this junk head concept is too good, Guruji.
What?
Junk head. Remove your junk head. Junk head concept. Very nice.
So, now let us close our eyes. We'll go to a meditation. Let us do self-inquiry. Close your eyes. Get in a comfortable posture. Inquire, who am I? Society teacher calls me a man or a woman, a mother or a father, or my profession, engineer or doctor. Am I mother? Am I father? Am I my profession? These are all for interaction purposes. The professions can change. The mother, the father relationship will continue as long as there's an interaction. Changing roles with respect to society. Am I any of these roles? I am the one who is playing all these roles. When I go to office, I become the officer. When I come to home, I become father or mother. My role is changed. But I has not changed. What is this unchanging I? Am I the body? Body appears when I wake up in the morning. The waking body disappears when I go to sleep. The dream body appears. In deep sleep, there's no body. That's my experience. In my body, in the waking state, one body, dream state, another body, deep sleep, no body. But still I am there in all the states. I exist. So definitely I am not the body. Even what I call as waking body is constantly changing. I don't have the same body which was there a few years back. The body has changed. Even I don't have a body what is there a few minutes back, because the body cells are dying constantly. Millions of cells die and new cells are born continuously. I am not the body also. What is changing? Body is changing. But I am the unchanging. I never changes. Am I the mind? Thoughts keep on coming and going, appear and disappear. But I am the one who knows the thoughts. I'm not changing at all. Who is that I which is not changing? There's an I thought, but I thought is based on the memory, the identity. I am mother, I am father, I am woman, I am the body. These identities pop up as I thought. Even I thought appears and disappears. But I, the knower of the thought, the witness of the thought, the Sakshi is never changing. Who am I? I am the unchanging reality, like a screen on which the thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything is appearing and disappearing. I have a concept of me, identity of me in my thoughts. Let us for some time remain in the feeling of I am. Become aware of the feeling of body. Stay in the feeling. Feel the body from inside, from head to toe. What it looks like the feeling, there is an awareness field and there's a feeling of existence. I am. I for consciousness, I am for existence. It's the existence of the body. This feeling of I am. Do not identify the I am body, I am mind, or any of the thoughts. Just stay as I am. This I am appears in the morning, disappears in the night. Dream, another I am appears and disappears. In deep sleep, there's nothing. So who am I? I am that awareness. What we call as I is nothing but awareness or consciousness. I am like light, Atma Jyoti, in whose presence this drama is going on. I am the witness of the feeling also. Feeling of I am. I am witnessing the appearance of I am feeling in the morning, disappearance of I am feeling in the night, appearance of I am feeling in the dream, disappearance of I am feeling in the night, after in deep sleep. So the I am feeling is also changing. I am not changing. What is changing is unreal, mithya. So that's why I am not even a witness. And witness and witnessed both are appearing together and disappearing. So I am beyond the witness and the witnessed. I am pure awareness, non-dual, where there is no other. Stay as awareness, rest as awareness. Awareness has no boundary, it's dimensionless, no inner, no outer. Awareness is akhanda, infinite, ananta. In awareness, the body, mind, intellect, and the world appear and disappear. But awareness is not chained, non-dual. I am the knowing principle. Asatoma, Sadgamaya, Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shivaswarupi. Om Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Antarjyotihi, Bahirjyotihi, Pratyak Jyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivosmiham. Lokaha Samastaha, Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha, Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha, Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Slowly open your eyes. Lightofself Foundation, Atma Kurukulam brings this program. We are recognized by Karnataka State Sanskrit University. We are working towards Atmana Mokshatam Jagadaya, self-realization selfless service. You can look at our website, YouTube channel, subscribe to same and share with your friends. Namaste. Any questions? Anybody? Anybody sitting here has any questions? You have a question? Yeah.
Beliefs are formed